Pecan Corner. Today we're making chocolate fudge. And what we're going to need will be 2 large bars of chocolate. We'll also need 2 cups of semi-sweet chocolate chips, marshmallow cream, 13 ounces, 1.5 cups of walnuts. We're ready to take the 4.5 cups of sugar. We've got the stick of butter. And now what we're getting ready to do is pour in the evaporated milk. And this evaporated milk will go in like this. And then what we'll be doing is cooking this very similar to what you would cook any other kind of candy. We'll cook this for probably about 10 minutes. So the chocolate is ready. The mixture, if you can look here at this, you can see how it's starting to kind of look caramely and it's starting to kind of turn brown. I'm kind of lifting it off of this burner just a little bit. I'm gonna pop it over there. Oh yeah, it's almost there. I'm still stirring. If you don't stir, you will wind up burning this. If you don't get it cooked well enough, then it's not gonna actually get hard when you make the fudge. Yep, it's almost there. I'm ready to rock and roll here. Look at that nice caramelization there. It's looking fabulous. We're gonna check this one more time. Yep, I'm seeing it. Look at those little bubbles over there in the water that are kind of popping up there. That means that it is ready. And I am going to pour it up before it burns. Oh, wow. Wow, that looks so good. So, I always like to leave a little in the pan because it's kind of tasty just to eat it by itself because you're really making caramel with that. Let me get this out of there. And then we have to work really, really fast because now the caramel is starting to set, and I'm going to get a a wooden spoon and I'm going to start stirring. The fudge is starting to turn colors. It's getting thicker. And in just a second, we're going to, and sometimes, let me say this, sometimes you're going to need some help. Because if you don't have a really strong arm, this whipping can take a lot of work. So it is very likely that I'm going to call in some support here in just a minute to help me stir this. And you can see I'm just kind of rotating the pan, and look at the fudge. It's starting to turn the colors and it's getting really shiny. And we're going to put the marshmallow cream in here in just a second. I had to reach around here and get another spoon a little bit stronger than the spatula that I was using. Get all of this out of this jar, and this is kind of hard to pull out. In some ways, it might actually be better for you to do this before we get to this stage because you can see that the fudge is starting to set. We've got all of the marshmallow cream into the chocolate mixture. I called in the cavalry, and you can see that that's not me there stirring because it gets really hard to stir. And so Stephen, my husband, is helping me with this part of it. Thanks to the cavalry, my fudge is ready to actually pour in the nuts. And you guys, I'm real picky about my fudge. You can put pecans in there, you can put peanuts in there. I'm going to put black walnuts in there. It may be a southern thing, and you would think, since we're at Pecan Corner, we would be using pecans, but I wish that I had a black walnut tree so I could call this at Black Walnut Corner. But that's not the case. So the nuts are integrated into the fudge. And we are ready to take a greased pan and to actually pour the fudge onto the pan. Okay. So we've made so much that we're gonna need more than one pan. So we spread it out. That is beautiful fudge right there. This fudge has a history. I had an aunt who was a home economics teacher. Her name was Mary Ann, and she would make this fudge, and I absolutely loved it. Every year when she would come for the holidays, she would make it. It was so good. And the best part about making the fudge is this right here, you guys. It's getting to eat the bowl. So the next time you want to make fudge, be sure to consider this particular recipe. I'm Mary at Pecan Corner.